Okay. Of course, it's not going to work. It's Potter Clock. Welcome back. Oh, it's been a while. It has been a while. I tell you that. I've been a busy boy. Welcome back. Welcome back. As I said, it feels like it's been a long time since we last played some FIFA. Or even did a stream for that matter. I think the last time I did one was when I did some High on Life, and that was only 30 minutes long. So I apologise. It's going to be a bit of a longer one, maybe an hour and 10 minutes or so. So strap yourselves in because we've got a fair few games to do. Potter out protest apparently before Leeds. That was the second one, wasn't it? There's going to be that'll be the second protest, but I think the first one, by all accounts, probably didn't go too well. We need Potter to clutch up to keep Potter Clock alive forever. I think Potter Clock's here to stay for now. I don't see myself getting rid of Potter Clock anytime soon, to be honest with you. Even if he is to get sacked, I am just saying now it's not going anywhere. It's too much my thing. It's become my signature at this point. I can't let it go. Welcome everyone. Dante, good to see you. Good to see you. Well, this is one of the perks. This is one of the good things about the Chelsea career modes is that we can see Chelsea win for a change. You know, it's been a long time. Obviously, Thiago Silva's now out as well, which, you know, when it rains, it pours, as they say. When it rains, it does indeed pour. Dante, I'm doing great, mate. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing all right as well. Yeah, 6 weeks or so. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Shall we look at the calendar and have a look at some of the games that we may have up for grabs here in this stream? As I said, probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half or so. So in the meantime, yeah, get yourselves comfortable. And as I said, so international games, my team has no stamina whatsoever, no. We won't be playing any of the international games, if they are international friendlies. But we will be playing Champions League, second leg. We won 3-0 against Celtic, I believe, in the first leg. Then Fulham in the Cup, then Brentford. And then we got Liverpool as well. Got some big games. Liverpool, Leicester, City, Brighton, Bournemouth and Villa. All ramping up until the end of the season. Our last game of the season in the league is against Arsenal. What a doozy. What an absolute doozy. Strap yourselves in, as I said. Be sure to smash the like button. We're aiming for 50 likes today, which I feel like is a bit of an ask. But as I said, it's going to be an hour or so stream. So there's plenty of time for you guys to reach that mark. 50 likes, as I said, would be absolutely fantastic. We're already up to 16. Oh, sorry, 14, but 16 people watching. We will skip and play the match, and I believe we might have to. We're 3-0 up against Celtic. Do we rest some players in this game? I believe we do. I feel like we kind of have to. Shall we see what our cup side is, and then we will amend where necessary. Chukwuemeka. We'll play Mount. Mount hasn't played for a while. What are your odds of Chelsea winning the Champions League? Says Shuffles. Shuffles? I mean, if we can get past Dortmund at all, then I reckon we stand every chance because, you know, Chelsea find a way in the Champions League more often than not. It's a strange old thing. But we always seem to get it done, don't we? In terms of, do I see us getting past Dortmund? Not really, but, you know. Hey, mate, Potter is not getting sacked. Here is why. When you are going to get knocked out versus Dortmund. Board will say nothing to fight for. Might as well keep him. Win for the board. But then they could also get rid of him, fluke a Champions League win, or fluke it, well, manage a bounce, win the Champions League, and then we'll be laughing. I reckon this team beats Celtic, you know? I reckon this team beats Celtic. What are we saying? Who else is on the bench? We'll bring João Felix just in case over Chukwuemeka. That's life. That's life. Harry, nice to see you back. I hope we win the weekend, says Anto. Big up yourself. Welcome, welcome. It's good to be back, to be fair. I absolutely love doing these streams, and I know it's to a nice little select few of you, but I appreciate each and every one of you that comes out to do these streams with me. I was getting more and more consistent, and then it just started to fade off because I've just been busy doing this and that, and I was in Wales a couple of days ago for a few days, just on vacation, feeding some penguins, as you do, which was good fun. Nice to have a break, I must say. I've got to be honest with you, I've been worked to the bone the last couple of months or so it's been nice to get out and actually do something. I went to a coastal town called Tenby, which is on the western side of Wales, sort of southwest. Lovely place, lovely place. Bit, the locals are funny bunch, but as is always the case with shit, what a save. Which is always the case with coastal towns, which I grew up. I didn't grow up, but my grandparents had a coastal town, a coastal house rather, in Cornwall, and growing up around the locals there was during the summer, like summer holidays, was always quite funny. So nothing unusual there. They're going to score straight away here. Why are you thinking it's over when there's only one goal difference? Because we can't score any goals. That's why. We have to score a goal to fucking Jesus Christ. We actually have to score a goal to compete, you know. And whilst Dortmund might not be the most threatening, that's gone through lovely. Still on sides. Remember, we are 3-0 up here. So, feeding penguins is better than watching Chelsea at the moment. Mate, when I say feeding penguins as well, I mean, it was proper hand feeding. We went inside, me and my girlfriend went inside the penguin enclosure, all gloved up, but feeding them fish out of a bucket to their beaks, to their actual beaks, which was mental. Because usually when you think feeding penguins, you just think that you're going to be lobbing fish over the side of them and all that. But no, it was good. The rest of the animals, a little bit fucking sad looking, I must say. Especially the farm animals. A great chance, Jets! But an otherwise fantastic experience. I can't, recommend it enough. It's a little bit pricey, but, and it was a private one as well. So it was just the two of us. No sort of other people getting involved as well. In terms of, we were really worried. And by we, I mean I was really worried that there were going to be loads of kids just getting involved and taking over the whole experience. But then we got there, and the penguin specialist, I guess, was like, no, it's just the two of you. It's just the two of you. And I thought, fucking come on, get in there. More so, I got brownie points than the missus because it looked like I'd got like a private experience. But it's just the way it goes. You just pay for an experience, and then whatever your party is the maximum thing. It's got to be at least two people. Can't just be on your own feeding penguins. Do you know what I mean? Let me go through some of these comments actually. So apologies if it seems like I'm ignoring, because I am playing at the same time. Remove Tuchel's earned points and you're in the relegation zone. We understand, Harry. Don't worry. Always be there. Oh, thank you very much. 10 minutes from Tembe, says Lee. It is good. It is really good. I will absolutely be going back to Tembe at some point. I'm not so sure anytime soon, but definitely in the future. Thoughts on Kovacic to City? If he does that, again, he can fuck off, because what the hell? Why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? 16 likes on the stream. Well over what? Just over 30 of you are here now. If you would be so kind as to smash the like button. Trying to get 50 likes on the stream. My girlfriend, does she support Chelsea? I'm not so sure. Well, she's not really a football fan necessarily, which is not a bad. It's not a good thing, not a bad thing, but she loves what I do. She thinks it's absolutely hilarious. So it's not like I've got there's no issues with what I do. She knows to keep an eye on the score, and if Chelsea have lost like we always do, then you know she knows to be ready to calm me down. Did the penguins bite your fingers off? No. There was one called Mr. Whippy, and he nearly bit me fingers off. But, you know, such is life. He was just the snappy one. Is this round of 16? It is indeed. You should be really doing homework, but oh well. I'm here to talk to you whilst you do your homework. Do your homework, and we'll just, you know, do my stream. What's your motivation for supporting Chelsea? Loyalty. Loyalty, my friend. Loyalty. Was it Folly Farm? It was indeed Folly Farm, or Folly Farm. I can't remember how you say it. Do you say it's Potter clock to your girl? She's so sick and tired of hearing it's Potter clock. It's unbelievable. She's like, I can hear you. Our flat is quite well insulated, so she can't hear me talking at all, even though she's literally just in the next room. And I could shout it's Potter clock, and very rarely she'll hear me, but there are times where she'll be like, I could hear you so clearly shouting Potter clock, and you wonder why the neighbours absolutely hate us. But, you know, it's just the way it goes, you know? Ref. Did you enjoy our show at Anfield? It was quite the show. Benzema's last goal was absolutely a treat, I must say. Mendy! What is that save? What's your second favourite team besides Chelsea? I honestly don't really have one. If I was to say like what club I would probably support, if not for my dad, it probably would have been Crystal Palace. But again, I honestly feel like I would have fallen in love with Chelsea anyway. I was forced to support them as a child, but it wasn't really forcing because I just loved it anyway. Whereas a lot of people, they're forced to support like United or whoever, and then they just sort of fall in love with another club. My one and only true love in football has always been Chelsea, and it will never will ever change. Play it through. Lovely bit of play. Fuck! The UCL is something else when it comes to entertainment. It is. And it is the only competition that I always back Chelsea 100% in. But at the moment, I just can't see it. I just cannot see it. And our home record is so horrid that I cannot see us scoring. All Dortmund have to do, literally, and obviously it goes without saying, but all they have to do is stop us from scoring, which isn't hard. This could be a chance, though. It is. It's Potter clock once again, ladies and gentlemen. Man United massively improved this season, and I want likewise for Chelsea next season, if not certainly the season after. Kukurea hat-trick. Harry, would you take Chelsea gets relegated but wins the UCL? I mean, it would be quite funny if it did happen. Do you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? If we won the Champions League but got relegated, because we'd be in the Champions League no matter what. So we'd have pretty much, I would imagine, most games would be televised because, come on, Chelsea in the Championship would be a right laugh for them to televise. Fuck. We'd probably, I don't know, probably. We stand a chance, 4-1. We stand a chance at an Invincible season, and if we did get Invincibles in the Championship, you know, shamelessly, we would brag that it's a legitimate Invincible season, you know? We'd still have Champions League football. We'd still have Premier League football. We'd still have, not Premier League football, FA Cup football, Carabao Cup. It would still all be the same. So, honestly, I think it'd be a right laugh. Are you the Chelsea version of Mark Goldbridge? I'm Mark Goldberg, apparently. No, this whole thing of... I mean, I've done this literally for nearly 3 years now. This isn't like a new thing. But I do appreciate, obviously... I'd say Arsenal Fan TV have a bigger influence on or a bigger inspiration as to me starting doing watch-alongs in the first place. I'd started doing it in COVID because a couple of my mates... Well, no, I tell a lie. It wasn't actually at all. I got bored. COVID was COVID. And I thought, you know what? I could do that. And I did. And here I am today, doing it for Chelsea Fan TV. Happily, proudly. And I've managed to... It's taken a couple of years at least to gain some sort of amount of people watching. And I know people like Johnny or Lewis and that have got like hundreds of people watching at any given moment when they do theirs. But honestly, I barely stream at the moment. And it's kind of more chilled in this sense. Obviously, in time, if I do this more regularly, there'll be more people. But subscriber-wise, it's picking up. It's picking up. Just hit 3,000 subscribers. And a day later, we've got 3,100 subscribers. So, you know, 100 subscribers a day. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Once I hit partnership as well, I'll be excited. Which shouldn't be too much longer, to be honest with you. I'll give it a month and a half, maybe 2 months until I'm a partner on YouTube. There's a bottle rolling around on the pitch there. Did anyone see that? Look, there it is. I missed. Kukurea getting stuck in there. Jesus. My dad's Irish, but lived in London years. Always loved Chelsea. Me the same. You just love who you love, don't you? You know, team-wise, you just grow up with a side, and I feel like if you are a true football fan, once you pick a team, you stick to it. You don't change team. Like, I don't know anyone who's ever changed teams. There'll come a time, Jesus! It's 4-2. Why does Arsenal Fan TV have 1.5 million subscribers while Chelsea Fan TV only has 172,000? By all accounts, as good as Sammy was, who's the previous owner of Chelsea Fan TV that recently sold it for the beginning of this season, as as good as Sammy was, he's got other obligations and the workload of, you know, how busy the schedule is. He's got to have people doing fan cams like Alex does now. He needed people to be around to do content all the time and, you know, do all this stuff. He has a full-time job, like myself, and it just wasn't possible for Sammy to take Chelsea Fan TV to necessarily the heights of AFTV. Also, you have to factor in that Chelsea have been good for the last 20 years, more or less. And it's, as sad as it is, it's not as entertaining for rival fuck me. It's not entertaining for rival fans when Chelsea are winning. It's as simple as that. We've seen more growth since we've been shit than any season. I'm in my third season working for Chelsea Fan TV. Second season? No. Yeah. No, this is my second season, I think. It might be my third. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But the growth this season has been mental since we've been shit compared to all the other seasons. You think we won the Champions League. No one was really watching then. And then last season wasn't really too what's the name? But yeah, sadly, like you say, banter brings viewership. Most people that are subscribed to Arsenal Fan TV are not Arsenal fans. That's the way to look at it. It's what a ball. Come on, Mudryk. Go on, son! Fucking hell. But yeah, it's just the way it goes. So at the end of this season, we'll probably be at 200,000 subscribers. But again, most of those people won't be Chelsea fans. They'll be fans of other clubs that just come to talk shit all the time because they want to see the breakdowns. Like Lewis getting 100k views on his fan cam is mental, absolutely mental. Regardless of how good Lewis is doing numbers wise for himself and everything, you know, Lewis obviously the face of Chelsea Fan TV. There's no hiding that. But even still, 100k views on his Tottenham fan cam is crazy, crazy numbers for Chelsea Fan TV wise. That's what I'm saying. What difficulty am I playing on? I think it's world class. Aubameyang. There we go. Oh, shit. It's the end of the game. I thought it was only going to be half time. Is your bogey team Man United? No. I'll tell you whom I think our bogey team's Bournemouth, you know. I wouldn't even class any of like the top 6 teams as our bogey team. Bournemouth is our bogey team. Or at least they have been for a while. This is the first season. This is the first season. We are getting through it now, though. I just hate playing Bournemouth with a passion. I've been to, I think, at least recently, because obviously Bournemouth haven't always been a top Premier. Well, no, they're not a top Premier League team, but they haven't always been a Premier League team. I've been to the last 3 Premier League games that Chelsea have played against Bournemouth at Stamford Bridge. And I swear, I think we've lost 2 of them, and I've been to all 3 of them. Let me check, actually. What is our Chelsea versus Bournemouth soccer way? I swear our record is stinky. It's absolutely stinky, isn't it? Yeah, so I've been to the, where is it? Well, when they beat us 3-0 at the at Stamford Bridge in the 2018 season. And then I also was at the 2019 one where they beat us 1-0. So I've lost 4-0 to them, yeah. Zach, thank you so much for subscribing. I am certain, by the way, the notification for people that subscribe, if you have subscribed today and it hasn't shown you, is because that I'm assuming Zach is someone who publicly shows who he's subscribed to. So if you have subscribed to me today and it hasn't shown up, that is why. YouTube is a strange one in who they show who is subscribed or not. Everton at Goodnson Park was a nightmare for about 4 years. Yeah, there's certain teams that just can fuck right off. Brentford's another one. I hate playing Sheffield United. Fulham. I know Fulham are going to become one of our big bogey teams now. I can feel it being rather more competitive than it's been. All I know is beating Fulham next game, when we next beat Fulham, is going to be good. It's going to be a good feeling. But this is the FA Cup. Yeah, West Brom was always stinky, eh? Chelsea advance. Shall we see who we've got in the Champions League? Shall we see who we've got in the Champions League? We have got... Nobody knows. There's not that many games left, you know. Look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11 games, 12, 13 games if we get knocked out of the Champions League in the next round. Brighton, because of Potter, yeah, I'm not a fan of playing Brighton either. I'm just not a fan of playing anyone these days. This is the quarter-final of the FA Cup. I think we're out of the Carabao Cup, aren't we? 27 likes on the stream. 32 of you watching again. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Keep it going as we move into this, the quarter-final of the FA Cup. How do you sim real-life games? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Yeah, Liam, honestly, I just watch the games you can for now that are on at sensible times, if there are any at all. But getting up at 4 a.m., I respect the hustle. I respect the loyalty, but get yourself some sleep. These players are not worth losing sleep over, I can assure you that. I've just noticed that none of the sound has been on whilst I've been playing this, so thanks for telling me that there's no sound. Talal, thank you so much for subscribing. Massively appreciated. Again, socials in the description. And there is, before I become a partner, and it's a lot easier. If you wish to donate, then there is an option to do that. However, please note, all donations, it's not necessary whatsoever. But there have been requests in the past. I will make that known. That's the only reason. But they're appreciated, but by no means, I'm saying this now, please do not donate if you cannot afford it, or if it's out your budget or whatever. I do not need the money at all. So not to sound, that's not meant to sound bullshit, but I'm just saying it's I would rather you didn't, but the option is there. Chance for Fulham. Can you do a fan cam at a Chelsea match this season? I am not allowed, no. Alex has said I might be going to an England game this season. Whoa! But my services are needed at the on the watch-alongs too much, which I appreciate. Would be nice to go to a Chelsea game one day, though. It's been a while. I haven't been since COVID, since before COVID, actually. I was an every game sort of member for 2 seasons. First season, I went to every single game, and then the second season, it was a little bit like, fucking expensive going to every game as a member. Fuck! And then COVID. Well, no, then I moved to America, and then I came back, and then COVID hit. So, you know, such is life. It's just the way it's gone. I do absolutely miss going to the games, but at the same time, I would not be doing what I'm doing without COVID, without, you know, if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't be doing any of this. So weirdly, one of those situations for me that all of the big things that I've got going on in my life have happened as a result of COVID, strangely. Ah! Great chance. I didn't pass to him. Who would you like to see as the next Chelsea manager? I honestly don't know at this point. It's just a bit long, isn't it? It's just a bit long to even consider. I obviously would take... I think my honest personal favourite would be Terry as head coach, assistant coach, and Mourinho as manager. I think that would be fucking banter of the highest degree. I don't blame you, mate. I like sleep on the weekend over Chelsea. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying don't ever watch Chelsea again. But when there's times where Chelsea are playing at stupid o'clock for you, and you're not having too much sleep as it is, don't sacrifice your sleep for Chelsea. You should really prioritise sleep. Sleep is so important, and Chelsea will not win for a while yet. So save your sleep. Get your sleep. Don't give these players your sleep. Your precious hours of sleep. We're gonna score in a minute. Did you hear that? Score in a minute. It's not hard on world class. It's just the sliders I've got on have made it suddenly very difficult. What was that? It's on world class, but it's also got sliders on, so that it makes it a little bit more difficult. And by a little bit more, I mean, might as well be playing on legendary at this rate, because fucking hell, I can't score for shit. Great chance. Sterling's going to let fly! Deflection! Or saved, tipped, and, of course, you know the drill. It's Potter clock. Chelsea take the lead. You can use the money to feed more penguins. Well, any donations will be added to the Penguin Fund, put it that way. But again, please do not donate if it's beyond your means. Will there be another fan call that are not necessarily Chelsea fans, because I was there? We usually do the fan call-ins, or like the ones that I do, the call-in shows on sort of like breaks, sort of break periods where there's international football, or you know, just periods. Oh, fuck off. Just periods where there's like a 2-week sort of break, because it's the best sort of content to get out. The issue is that Alex gets me to do them like the first day that Chelsea have been away, as opposed to like, it's a great chance. Sterling, 2-0. It's Potter clock, boys and girls. It's Potter clock. And just like that, 2-0, Sterling with a brace. You are correct. 32 likes on the stream, 18 away from the goal of 50. Or at least 50 likes. Oh, he's absolutely done in there. And he's gone for the chip! Oh! Oh! Palmed it onto the underside of the bar. Shockwave, sorry, I didn't acknowledge that you would hear, mate, but welcome to the stream. Evening. Hope you're having a good one. There Let me just get to half time and I'll go through some more of these comments. A lovely chat with you people. With you wonderful, wonderful people. It is half time. 2-0 to Chelsea. Terry, Cole and Lampard as the coaching staff. Mourinho manager till the end of the season. Maybe not Lampard, although you never know. He might take it. I think Mourinho as the manager. Terry, get the whole squad back together, honest to God. I think it would be all right. I think it would work. I do just think it would work. How good do you reckon you would be as Chelsea manager? As good as Potter has been. I refuse to believe I would be any worse than what he has been. It's that bad, is it not? Tried making a donation, but I think my bank is offline since it's like 3:40 a.m. I shall try again tomorrow. Angeline, thank you very much. Again, absolutely no need, but if you are insistent and you want to donate, then by all means. But it's appreciated. Have you got a Nike Tech Fleece? Tech Fleece. Everyone was saying I said on Lewis's stream, everyone said I say Tech Fleece really weird. Apparently I was saying Tech Fleece. I'm shoving my head in a deep fryer when we next play, so I can't watch it. It's a good idea, to be fair. Would you want Jose to replace Potter? Temporarily, yeah. Maybe for a year and a half. Bring back the special one. And Tammy with him. Potter Clock has had a good impact only on the stream. Again, people have said otherwise. I've had so many people say that ever since Potter Clock's been brought in, we've been shocking. Because I didn't have Potter Clock until we started playing shit. Or, I mean, it was there, but the whole, like, music animation sort of thing. Before, it was just like a picture. But obviously now we've got, like, the money falling and all sorts. That and the music, ever since that's come around, we've been fucking awful. Absolutely dreadful. That's a great goal. That's a great goal. It's Potter Clock, baby! Imagine Lampard back. Angry Rantman would absolutely lose it. I wouldn't be too keen on the idea myself, I must say. But, you know, if it happens, what the fuck? Oh, he's actually got that. I thought, what was that ball? Awful. Do you swap Ten Hag for Potter? I mean, let's be realistic now. I do think people are getting a little bit ahead of themselves with Ten Hag, but oh my God, what a goal! What a finish! It's Potter Clock once again. Did I play Potter Clock when he didn't get a red card? I know I went mad. What are the odds, by the way? What are the chances? And be honest. Do you think that there is any possibility? Oh my God. Do you think there's any possibility that Graham Potter has been shown Potter Clock by just like one of his kids or, you know, something, some way, somehow someone has shown him Potter Clock? I feel like there's a slight chance, you know. I feel like there's a small chance that has happened. And I would absolutely love it. Go on! Could you imagine on like this week behind the scenes at Chelsea Football Club? You just on like, you know, people like UFC have UFC embedded and Chelsea have like this week at Chelsea. It's like that one where the microphone isn't quite picking up the audio, but you can hear someone on their phone and it's him sat at his desk and you just hear, it's Potter Clock. Just muffled in the distance. I'd absolutely crease up laughing. I'd piss myself. I think there's every chance, especially with Potter having his burner account on Twitter. There's every chance. I reckon we can jump now. Jump to result on that game. Week in the life of Graham Potter this week. It's Potter clock 4-1 in the end. Mitrovic did get one back. Would you ever travel to India? Oh, yeah, I'd never say never, you know. Do you miss Roman Abramovich as owner? I do miss the, at least the sense of fight that he had, where it was like, no, you're not good enough. Fuck off. You know? But I do also appreciate that Bowley, I don't at the same time. This whole thing of Bowley just wants, he wants it to come right, and, you know, he's giving him a chance and everything like that. It's not. It is absolutely... just submit the squad. Let's move Trent then. Let's bring in... Go on then. It is purely down to his ego, I think, where Bowley just wants to be, you know, be proven right, which again, I totally get, but come on. It's time to go. 37 likes on the stream. We are 13 away from our goal of 50 on the stream. Fingers crossed I will be doing another stream tomorrow. Same time, same place. You know the drill. As I said, I am going to be trying to get back into a better routine, a better rhythm. If you want to see a weekly schedule for what I have planned week on week, every Monday, starting next Monday, I'll be posting a streaming schedule for this channel over on my Twitter at ChelseaFansXI. The link is in the description of this video. So if you are interested in Twitter or any of my other social media accounts, then ChelseaFansXI, just the way it's spelt on this and on Twitter and everywhere else, is where you can find me. Every single place. Hang on, I've lost count of... He's not cut out for this job. If it does work, then Bowley looks like a genius. So far, I don't think that's how it looks. I think it's just it's come through eventually. But Christ Almighty, it's literally the worst I've ever seen. I'll be posting it on Instagram as well. Don't worry. Yeah. If he was still our owner, Potter would have been sacked weeks ago. He would have been sacked quicker than De Boer was at Palace, for sure. What do you think of South Africa? I just want to pick your mind as an English resident. I've got a really good friend who lives in... Where is it? Is it Johannesburg? I could be wrong. But I've got a really good friend who I met in America who he lives in South Africa. Can't quite vouch that it's the safest place from what he told me. But along the lines of, if I went there, he would need me to be like, okay. I would love to go one day. It looks beautiful, but by all accounts, from what he told me, is like it's the kind of place you need to walk around with a local to be okay. That's what he told me. It's not my opinion. I've never been, so I wouldn't know. But I'm just saying what he told me. Great chance there early on. Let me just get through some more of these comments. Whilst I'm doing that, be sure to press the like button, of course. If we lose to Leeds and Dortmund, then what happens? He has to go. Do you think our season is over if we lose to Dortmund? Absolutely. I'm a Chelsea fan about 26 years. 26 years ago, I watched and I became a fan of the great club. And I don't remember any player who played without passion when even we were 3-0 down. They were fighting. Yeah, I don't know what's happened really with the mentality of players, not just at Chelsea, but everywhere, to be honest with you. It's all about money, it seems. What do you think of our players getting the day off, considering we are in a poor run of form? Poor managing, to be honest with you. Again, we have an El Clasico at Thursday. Another one? There's another El Clasico. Hopefully, Daniel Hernandez Football Club don't disappoint me again. Again, yes, I'll be posting this streaming schedule on Instagram. Hopefully, if I remember to do it. And again, my week changes so much when it's like last minute videos I have to do here and there. We scored less goals than Accrington Stanley. We scored less goals this year, in the calendar year of 2023 than any other club in the UK. In any level of football, we've scored the least amount of goals. He wouldn't have been hired if it was Roman. No, absolutely not. I really hope FIFA puts Enzo's real face in the game. When Potter gets the boot, what manager would you see come in? Again, I said Mourinho. I'd like to see Mourinho come in for one more time. The three-peat, the third dance, the last dance. I see Chelsea playing better in the 90s. We were all right. People say we were shit in the 90s or wherever. We really weren't that bad. We were always in the top 6 or whatever. We weren't a top 6 club necessarily like we are now, but we were always up there, winning trophies and all that. Well, domestic cups. I've been a fan of Chelsea for 20 years. Potter, it's time to go. I really hope for... Yeah, I saw that. What's the cost of living situation in the UK for uni students, preferably looking to go at an idea? Fucking so expensive. Honest to God, I would imagine there are much better places to go in terms of cost of living wise than the UK. Everything is so expensive at the moment. My God. I'm already quite not frugal. What's the word? Tight. I like spending money on things that make me happy. Do you know what I mean? If it's something that I like, a nice meal, a few pints here and there, then by all means, I will go mad. I will absolutely splurge. Some nice equipment or whatever on that helps me with streaming, or a nice present for the missus. All these things, the luxuries in life, but the necessities in life can fuck off. Everything is so expensive, and I complain constantly. I was like, I've never felt more of an adult than I have done since obviously moving. I live in a flat at the moment with my girlfriend, and it's lovely. Don't get me wrong, but every single time I have to spend money on things that aren't necessarily luxuries, or they're the necessities in life. I just think like £5 for some bog roll. I had to spend £5 to wipe my arse. Like, come on. It's just ridiculous. Milk. I don't even like milk. But if I dare want a pint of milk or just a bit of milk to splash in my tea. Eggs. Don't get me started on eggs. Fucking expensive shit. I love an egg. But I'd happily live without eggs. The way that, how expensive they are. That's if you can get any. Everything else. Meat. Veg, there's a severe lack of. There's no tomatoes at the moment, no peppers. You can't do anything. Fucking everything's so expensive. I hate it. I hate it. Your rent is 2,500 euros, though, that is, isn't it? Which is what in pounds? It's not far off, actually, is it? 2.5 grand! Jeez! My rent's 1,500, I think, pounds. I could be wrong. I think I am actually wrong. I think it's more than that, but I'm fairly sure it's around that. It's not less than that. £2,250. Fucking Anto's a baller over here. Fucking go on, Anto. Anto, you can donate whenever you like, son. You can donate to me whenever you like. But at the same time, with that kind of rent, I bet you can't fucking, you know, maybe it's not the best idea. Oh shit! Ref! Filthy tackle. Lovely little West London derby, this. It's been all right so far, is it not? Sterling. Madueke. What was that? Even renewing your passport has gone up. Paid like 90 quid to get it renewed the other week. Fucking hell. I recently just updated mine like last summer. And I think it was about 70 quid. Oh my God, what is that pass? Emma and JT as manager and assistant. I'd take Emma every single day of the week. Ugh. £100 just on food for a week. Oh my God. I think ours is about 75. I could be wrong. It's probably more than that. But I can easily just go to Morrison's or Tesco and just have a wander round and pick up stuff that we're like, oh, let's go for a little bit of that. Let's get, you know, have some of that. Oh, we need some of that. And the bill will come to a good, and it's not even like our proper shop. It's not even a proper shop, and it will cost a good 65 quid. Other day, my God, we were out at lunch and just thought, yeah, let's pop into the shop, get some bits. I think it was, how much was it? I guessed, because I was like, we haven't got much. I guessed it was going to be about 40 quid and it came to like £75 just for a sort of mooching around trying to pick up some bits at lunchtime on our work break. Fucking hell. It's, like you say, saving up for a house is an absolute mystery these days. Absolute myth. It's not going to happen. I'm not getting a house for at least another year and a half, probably 2 years. Aldi and Lidl. I wish I lived near one. We kind of do, but at the same time, it's just a bit of a trek. They've upped the price of being a good stream. I've really enjoyed this one, to be fair. I'm a bit sad when it ends. I don't really want it to end, to be fair. 9 likes away from our goal of 50 likes. Again, if you haven't liked already, feel free to do so. Would be massively appreciated. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Go on. What about salary? I will not be disclosing my salary. Thank you very much. But it's decent. It's decent. And then obviously earning money here and there, doing what I do with, you know, I'm a producer for Alex Goldberg. I do all of his like editing and stuff for him. I think that's my Amazon delivery. So yeah, I do editing and stuff for Alex Goldberg. Obviously do stuff for Chelsea Fan TV. Not that that's a paid position right now, but you know, one day, hopefully, fingers crossed, I get my my services are paid for one day. Somehow get £65 for a week. I mean, my girlfriend is 5 foot, so we're basically 1.5 people. So I've absolutely smashed it there in that regard. BK, all the best, mate. All the best. Guys won more trophies than Mudryk, Madueke have scored goals. It's always such a stupid stat, though, isn't it? At the beginning of the season, it's like, oh, right in the mush. How tall are you? I measured myself the other day. I think I'm just about 6'1", but I'll say 6 foot. Because I'm not one of those people that really gives a fuck about my height. But I think I am 6'1", but I will happily take 6 foot. Measured myself at the zoo. Try and concentrate a little bit. It is still 0-0 here. I'm not sure how close the title race is at the moment on here. I would appreciate if we didn't lose this. Fucking what a save. I stay next to Tesco Express. It's a 5-minute walk and a small shop, but I stay near. Shit! Great chance. You're 5'1" and 22. It's okay, man. I bet you're 5 foot as well. Is my girlfriend Astrid wet? No, thankfully. If you get relegated, we're not getting relegated. My brother's 6'5". He got the good genes with the height, but then I got the looks. So, which says all you need to know. I got the looks and the hair. I think my brother is he's taken the bald gene from my family, whereas I mean I must have. You know, my mum must have said hello to the milkman or something like that, because Christ almighty, my hair is like no one else in the families. I've got such thick hair. Yes! It's Potter clock! I've got such thick hair compared to, well, I'd say compared to most people, to be honest with you. And then all of the men in my family are bald. Every single one of them. Which you would assume that I'd be next in line for the throne of getting absolutely bald spots here and, you know, top of my hair and all that sort of stuff. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You can watch me when I'm doing this for the next God knows how many years. I'm still having a head of hair. And I will not be going to Turkey. I can tell you that. I will gladly go bald. I'll proudly go bald. When the day comes, the day comes. But at the same time, I think your boy's going to be a bit of a silver fox when I'm older. I'll tell you that. And it's Super Chelsea. What a ball that is. Cut inside. Sterling! You're a giraffe. I got a selfie with a giraffe the other day, actually. Do you want to see? Do you want to see my selfie with a giraffe? There he is. There's the boy. Hang on. Let me get my green screen off. Oh. There you go. There's me and the boy. You love to see it. I got friends in high places. Look at him. It doesn't get much higher than that, does it? It does not get much higher than that. When you talk about friends in high places, a giraffe doesn't get much taller, does it? Great tackle there, Thiago Silva. God bless him. You do fear, don't you, that it might be the beginning of the end of Thiago Silva with that injury, don't you? Dabble, dabble, dabble. Lovely picture. Just me and my mate. Drogba. Proper kick. Big. Oh, shit. Fuck. Bollocks. Well, at least Thiago Silva didn't get sent off there. At least. What former players deserve to have a statue at the bridge? Did I offer him a beer? I mean, I could only dream of giving a giraffe a beer, I must say. Right. I will just say I'm going to focus just quickly. They are down to 10 men as well. So we've got 13 minutes or so to get the goal back. What did someone say? In terms of, you look cute with a giraffe. As I said, we're the dynamic duo, me and that giraffe. Let's get Felixson and Kunku. Drogba, Terry. Obviously Lampard's. The thing is, there's so many players, eh? You could even warrant Zola getting one. Hullet, Ruud Hullet, Petr Cech, even all the old boys. Dennis Wise. There's too many. There's too many names. Our club has too many legends, as opposed to like one or two standout people. There's too many people that, like, you could literally make a statue, sort of like a row of statues, a whole team of statues for Kante. Oh, for the 04-05 squad. Honest to God, fucking hell, that side was just something else. But yeah, you got all the. There's so many of them. Ah. Oh, fuck me. Are we getting a draw here? Maybe not. Fuck. Fuck! No way! I didn't want to have to take him down, but I wish I did now. We're losing to fucking Brentford. Can you believe it? Should have took the Reds. I know. Now we're actually trying to get a draw. Fuck's sake. Oh, what is that shit? I'll take that, though. I'll take that. Stay on side, Drought. Stay on side. Yes, come on. There's time. There's time. There's fucking time. Good. Good. We didn't get the Reds. We can get the winner here. We can fucking get the winner here. Come on, boys. Storm the bastards. Storm them! Shit! Fuck! There's a chance. There's a fucking chance, boys. And girls. Oh, no. Oh, I just want this winner. Please, the vibes would be too good. Oh, no! Oh, the winner. Everyone would have gone fucking mental. Can you believe it? We might have time for one more game. But still, we managed to fight back. And I think Spurs getting a win against Man City does us a good old world of good there. We won't be playing these England games. Don't you worry about that. Cucurella transfer offer. I mean, maybe. 43 likes, just 7 likes away from our goal of 50 likes. So be sure to do that. We've got one more game for today. And then we shall see where we stand. Excuse me. Let's just move forward in the calendar. Sell him. Yeah, I'm inclined to do that, to be honest with you. So we've got Italy, and then we've got is that Norway? A 3-3 draw and a 3-1 win. Do you see Maatsen in the squad next season, or do you think he'll be stuck with Kukurea and Chilwell? I don't think he'll get in the squad next season, to be honest with you, but it's interesting to see all these players coming in. I think for now we have to focus on you know, fucking... You've scored more goals versus Brentford than we've scored in our last 6 games. Potter in, Harry out. One Potter for another. What the hell is this? They're telling me about Chilwell's development. Oh, I didn't get to sell him in the end. Lewis Hall, I think, could get into the first team for the next season. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I mean, for those people that have left early, you've missed out because we've got an absolute cracker. Oh my God, we've got Liverpool in the Champions League as well. We've got Liverpool, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City. What a fucking next 5 games that is. Do I leave it there, or do we start with this first game and then we'll call it a day after that? Or do we start these Liverpool, Leicester, Liverpool, Man City games tomorrow in tomorrow's stream? Let me know. Shall we play the Premier League game against Liverpool? I mean, what a run of 5 games that is going to be. Unbelievable. And we are very nearly at the end of the season. Tomorrow? Yes. It's looking like a resounding yes. Okay, we'll play this one and then we'll call it a day after this game. Because we might get absolutely battered here. Is Ziyech's goal versus Spurs the best goal you have seen him score for the club? Absolutely, probably. I mean, he's got me my most viewed video on my entire channel. So I think my reaction to that goal is my most viewed video. Popular. Yeah. Hakim Ziyech goal versus... should we watch it? Making the shittest of runs. Ziyech cuts in, has a shot! A curler like you've never seen before. What a goal! Replays, you were right. What a Azza, you were there back then as well. Fuck you know. What a goal! He lines it up and says, "Fuck off." Fuck this. This is going top bins whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. What a thumbnail that is, by the way. What a fucking goal. What a goal. Oh, Christ. How the setup has changed, eh? How the setup has changed. You wish you can do this. How do you pose for your thumbnails? Literally, I'm just... my camera, and I'm just... I was saying to my girlfriend the other day, I'm not known for having too much of an animated face. Most of my animation comes from my voice, because I feel like I've got quite a... I do have quite the animated voice, no? Potter Clock, for instance, and obviously all the other stuff. I shout a lot and everything. But goodness me, I've noticed with my thumbnails, my facial expressions, I didn't realize how much I could bend my face. Or morph my face. Let's get started with this game. 5 likes away from 50 likes on the stream. Be sure to do just that. Get the likes up. Once we hit 50, couldn't give a bollocks what we do after that. In that video, that was old live watch-alongs. I was watching Eunice Talks Football. Now he's not doing watch-alongs this season. I remember watching your first versus Dinamo Zagreb at home. I think that was the one we won, was it not? I think the away game that we lost was my first ever watch along on Chelsea Fan TV that got over 100,000 views. Fuck me, that one was so many people watched. So many people watched. Was scary to say the least, because that was still like early days of this season, obviously, and I was still a little bit rusty from the break. Now, watch-alongs do not phase. You know, the worst thing with the watch-alongs to me, the only thing I ever get nervous of is, the game itself and making sure I read the circle ads properly. Fuck. So, you know, on the watch-alongs for the Premier League games, we do like the circle ads and everything like that. I have to make sure I say everything absolutely perfectly. Otherwise, they're like, well, you didn't say this properly, or you didn't say that, and fair play to them. They haven't had a go at me too many times, but I am but one man. Do the 3-peat over Liverpool. Let's try and get 3 victories over Liverpool in a row in the space of a week and a half. That would be something. Can see that. It's open all day long. Fucking spread their legs wide open. Yes! It's 1 o'clock. 1-0 at Anfield. Shove that up your ass. You feel like we've abandoned... Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. I don't know why the sound didn't work. Enzo Fernandez. Hello, Balondre. Kante. Not the best. Someone ban that geezer. Oh, I need to start making people mods, by the way. So if you are someone that needs to, or wants to be a mod, then that would be great. I'm accepting submissions for the role of admin. Roles include making sure that certain people that come in and cause a ruckus are put in order, timed out or banned or whatever. I will obviously be favoritizing the regulars. So if you are a regular, chances are you will become a mod. And if you're not so regular, then, you know, absolutely you can become a mod one day. You would just need to become a regular. I'll be doing it after this. I'll try and have a look through. My enchiladas are cooking as we speak, so we have to finish this game. There is no time to do that right now. But rest assured, hopefully by tomorrow, if not in tomorrow's stream, I will be assigning the roles of mods to a good 5-6 people, I'd say. So keep an eye out for the little, I guess it's like the spanner or the wrench symbol next to your name. Ah! Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen. You distract me all the time, you bastards. Sorry, I'm venting on you. That's my mistake. I shouldn't have a go at you, but you distract me all the time with your interesting comments. That's a red card. Send the dirty bastard off. Yellow cards. Filthy cunt. Can say. Yeah, enchiladas. Oh, piss off. Fucking hell, you know I'm streaming! Go! Fucking hell. He does it to Lewis as well. Just calls when we're streaming. Can you fuck off, man? I'm busy! He's made me concede now. Fucking hell. I bet he's calling me again. Yeah. Is the missing? No, the missing. No, Alex. Alex is calling me to do some video, but I told him I'm busy. It's fucking late as well. I've got to eat. Madueke. Poor first touch. How on earth are we 2-1 down in this? Unbelievable. I'm going to have to fucking run for this. You fucker. You pulled me back. It's a bit of a weird take on enchiladas. I've done enchiladas, but with sort of like a hoisin sauce, spicy hoisin sauce, I guess. We've got leftover duck! Jesus Christ. Alex owns the Chelsea Fan TV channel, not this one. This is mine. Yeah, we got leftover duck, so instead of chicken, we used... Blame my mate if we lose. My mate is my boss. That's a foul. Oh, what a save. Yeah, leftover duck! That's a foul, ref. I'm taking that free kick. Let me have it! Fucking hell. Oh, fuck off. Top buns. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. Well, it's going to take... Since Goldbridge isn't streaming FIFA on YouTube like this. Oh, since Goldbridge isn't streaming FIFA on YouTube, I like this. Well, thank you very much. Showing his boss's levels. Oh, I'm not being rude, but I've already said I'm busy. Respect my time. I'm not being, you know, I'm not mugging him off. Ah! Kepa, good save. We need a good start to this second half, and that is not. That's not that. Silva. Fernandez. Sterling up against his former team. He's doing it. Go on. Oh, you fucker. Oh, I'm having to concentrate so hard. And I'm not talking at the same time. I'm getting absolutely torn a new one here. And I probably will when the stream ends as well. It's a great first touch. Not a... Fucking hell. Didier Drogba, la 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 la, Didier Drogba, la 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 la. What a fucking ball. Havertz! Yes! It's pot o'clock. I don't know why I started saying you can't see me. Let's win this fucking game. Kai Havertz, silky German. The silkiest of Germans. Fuck off. Oh, suck my nuts. Is he offside? It counts. Fuck off, man. I was a massive John Cena fan as a kid, I must say. Absolutely huge. Even as late as fucking, I don't know. not that long ago, to be honest with you. I haven't watched WWE in a long time, like properly. I know Lewis is a big fan. Used to watch it religiously. Religiously. But these days, not so much. I sort of fell out of love with it. They're going to score again. What a fucking chance. Get that. Get that. What the fuck was that? Oh, I didn't fucking pass to him. Oh, they're just fucking me off here. I'd rather the Champions League win than this. If I'm gotta be completely honest. Diaz... save. I've got to bring someone on, really, haven't I? I could go for the draw, but it's going to be a real task. Let's bring Mount on. Pulisic and move Sterling over, because I feel like Sterling's been done a little bit. You can't see me. Undertaker, of course. Fuck all the way off, man. What a dead game. What a dead game. Absolutely killed it. As fucking if. Really well done. Oh, what a save. The dream is over, boys and girls. The dream is over. The three-peat cannot happen. Well, I'll tell you what, though. It's only 72 minutes gone. I thought it was the 92nd minute for some reason. We're back in it. It's fucking pot o'clock. I tell you what, we're still in it. We're still in it. We could still get a win here. Luis Diaz just needs to fuck off. Keeps doing me up the ribs. Ooh! Here we go. Get on it! Fucking Mount. Slow as shit. Oh, oh my God, this is tense. This is fucking tense. Fuck! Right, we managed to get out of that. Is that a good ball? Is that a good ball? Oh! Oh! Oh, why did I pass there, you fucking fanny? Come on. No! Oh! Come on! Oh, God. They're pissing me off! Four minutes to go. Come on, boys. Oh, that's absolute bollocks. Did I do that? Fuck off! Fuck! Get up, you cunt. Oh, no! Come on. Oh, they're mugging me off. Fuck! Oh, fuck off. Prick. Look how much time they're playing on as well. Well, if not for Alex, we would have... Oh, piss off! If not for Alex distracting me, I feel like we might have stood a chance there, but sadly a loss. And we move on to another game, this time at home, but this time in the Champions League. Quarterfinals, I believe. Quarterfinals at Stamford Bridge. First game to be held there. Yes, I mean, that draws the end of what has been an absolutely fantastic return to FIFA 23 career mode. You know, we lost our game. We drew a game. We've won some games. Plenty of talking points and plenty of stuff to do in the next stream. Obviously, we got 2 games in the Champions League against Liverpool, home and away, and then a game against Manchester City. We might even be coming close to the end of the season. We've got just a few more games. But I will be here tomorrow evening, hopefully, fingers crossed. I will be putting out, obviously, tweets, Instagram posts, all that sort of stuff to let you know when I'm live. Obviously, on the community page on my YouTube channel as well, I'll let you know. And also, you'll be able to see that... the stream will be set up for you to do. I don't know if Lewis plays FIFA. I know he plays WWE, so maybe me and Lewis can have a game sometime. Who knows? Who knows? I'll be posting as well on my community page like a little thing where you suggest what games I play. At the moment, on an evening with Harry on Tuesdays. I know today's Tuesday, but returning, I thought I'd start with some FIFA. We are playing High on Life. And so we'll just see what happens. But if I get recommendations of certain games, I will be playing some other games at times. But with that said, I've got din-dins to eat. I've got my enchiladas. Thank you to everyone that has watched today. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. And if you haven't already, please do like the stream. It massively helps me. And we're so close to 50 likes. We're so close. Just 4 of you. If you haven't liked, please do so. But if not, thank you anyway. Catch you later, mate. Have a good one. Have a great meal. Wonderful meal. Fantastic meal. I will, indeed. Have a great meal. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, wherever you are. And again, I will see you tomorrow. Same time here tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time. All the best. I love you all. Goodbye. Goodbye.